I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Hi everyone. As you can see, I am in my Santa outfit, right? Growing up, we didn't call it Santa, we called it Father Christmas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hussein Sibyl. If you are tuning in today, and you are welcome to hear from Sibyl. So I'm with the two lovely guys. This is my big brother, Sullivan, and this is my kid brother, Kelvin. Sullivan, I follow him directly, and Kelvin follows me directly. I am always in the middle, you guys. That is how lucky I am.
Yeah,
so,
though some people thought that we were twin.
Yeah.
But
in school,
I think we are triplets.
Yeah.
But it's one,
two, and three. Yeah,
and
this is the other here.
The age difference is huge.
It's huge.
The
So
age
yeah,
difference
back
is
in school
huge.
they used to think that we were twins, but
and it's so
we're
amazing that all three of us are in the UAE.
absolutely
So exciting.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
It's
it's
great.
a celebration, a festive season. Let me say it that way. And 2020 has been hard, so this is the time for
Extremely
us
hard.
Extremely
to
hard.
smile
Tough.
and
It was really
yeah.
rough and tough.
I am a Christmas person, you remember back
Yeah,
in the
sure,
village. I
back
am
then
a
in the
Christmas
village, yeah.
person. When it's Christmas, is my
So
best
exciting.
period. It's a joyful moment for me. So yeah, we will talk about Christmas in the village of Babungo, Vengo, Michelle de Vinlo.
Happy Christmas.
Nuka gumo ka bi ukwe je. Vengo vingo kan sin kunwe
Naima
nuko ma.
wetin. Naima wetin na
Singo
mayo.
kunwe to kan sin
Na
ma
mayo.
nwe nuko.
Naima wetin ya kere tu na mashiko.
Oh my
Suzungu.
God.
Suzungu.
Christmas
Nwe
in the
nyanta.
village. God,
Nyanta.
I miss being
Nyanta.
in the village. Since I left the village, I've never really had fun with Christmas. I
Me too,
love
me too.
spending Christmas in the village. That is my
To cut
best
the long
time.
story short, when you are in the UAE, you don't know
Anything.
Anything about
Christmas.
Christmas.
Anything.
The only thing is you see the decor.
Yeah, a few shops
And
having Christmas
no, not
trees.
the few shops. It's
Most-
almost everywhere.
Most, because
Yeah,
if you go
because
to the mall,
you
oh my
have-
God,
you
I
have
cannot
the
wait to show
feeling
you all
of
the
the
malls.
festive
Season,
season. Yes,
absolutely.
you really feel it.
But
then you don't-
like the greatest feast in the whole world.
Yeah, but then you not believe it that most of the days we are at work, but that's the
Of
sad
course,
truth.
I go to
That's the
work
sad
every Christmas and I just feel like crying.
And
I
the
feel
fatigue
like
and
crying
everything.
every Christmas when I go to work. I'm like, no, this is not it, you
It's
guys. This is
unbelievable,
not
you know,
it.
But
And that's rather
we have to
unfortunate.
That's
get along
it.
with that.
Because it's
So
an Arabic country, they don't recognize Christmas.
they don't.
Exactly.
But the good thing is they usually decorate the malls.
Yeah,
Like
they
if you go to the
decorate- yeah,
malls
they respect
right
the
now,
fact that they
No,
respect
they-
visitors.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they don't recognize
it's not like a
it.
public holiday like
It's
the
not a
New
public
Year and the
holiday, yeah.
Ramadan and things like that. No, it's not.
It's
but
not.
they decorate the
Absolutely
malls
not.
everywhere.
Absolutely not.
Mhm.
But the decorations, sure.
They are beautiful. I will do.
The New Year,
vlog
they
and show
respect
you
you.
guys.
I think.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
the New
we-
Year
it's
It's
a
a
public
general
holiday.
something.
all over the world.
Yeah.
It's a public
I'm not
holiday.
very
Oh my
certain
goodness,
about
it's so exciting.
Asian countries like China and India because they have their own New
Festivals,
Year's,
yeah.
festivals that
Like
are
the Diwali,
quite different. Yeah,
Diwali, that just
for
passed
the
away, so-
Indians, they call it the Diwali.
Diwali,
the
yeah.
festival
Very
of
exciting.
light.
I used to
for
like
which-
So Christmas in the village is more than
super
fun.
exciting
It-
compared to
It is. I don't know what to compare Christmas
Thanksgiving
to.
in the
US,
Yes.
absolutely.
The family get
Christmas,
together,
everybody
we tend to forgive
get
each
together.
other, and,
And
and you get to invite friends,
Friends, yeah,
all over.
friends,
So it's just like Thanksgiving in the United
in the
States.
United
Yeah.
States. It's
Well,
very exciting.
For
also.
me, Christmas in the village is so good because in the village there are certain things you don't eat all the time.
Yeah.
Like eating chin chin, you don't eat chin chin on any other day,
Yeah.
and there is rice. At first, you
there
remember
are certain recipes.
there
that
are certain
reserved,
foods you
they are
eat
reserved
only
for
on Christmas Day in the village. You guys in the village, like those special
Remote
things
areas,
that
yes.
we used to prepare. It was
There
only
is
during
so much
Christmas.
respect for Christmas.
Christmas,
So
yeah, more than
much,
anything
so
else.
much.
Unlike here, in fact, it's more of a taboo to do work on that day.
On that day, yeah.
That was before. Though maybe things may change.
May change
now.
Yeah,
now, but
because
before
of modern
But then-
times, yeah.
it was a taboo. It was more of a taboo to do anything on that day. So that day is very special.
Very reserved only for celebration.
Although they
yes.
call it the kids' day, but again, it's
It is.
even the
I don't know.
adults,
Even when
they
I grew,
venerate
I
the
am
day, they
such a
adore the day.
Christmas person.
Yeah, I still
love
have the
Christmas.
instincts, even at my age. I still have the instincts of Christmas. When the festive season is coming, I feel it. You know.
It's
I
just a
just
special
feel it.
day
It
because
comes into
there are
me.
there are certain things like dresses I used
Oh,
to.
that nostalgia,
Those
guys, will never
dresses,
leave
like
my
you
memory.
will wait for that
Will
day to
never.
put on your dresses.
You
It
pray
was
for that day.
you're praying.
But the fanfare and the fiesta, the pomp that comes with Christmas, dies or has died when we crossed over from home and came here, because it's the way it's celebrated here is totally different from how
Very
it's
different,
celebrated back
yes.
home. So you don't feel it, the nostalgia. It's not really there. That
Yeah,
pomp,
it's not there.
That is why I
and
always
fanfare,
feel like crying
you don't
every
feel
Christmas.
it like when you're back home, because when back home, when Christmas is approaching, you feel it. But here it's just
It's
like,
like nothing is
yeah, it's
happening.
like nothing is
If you
happening.
go
the
to
only thing that
Cameroon
changes
now,
is the decor, just the decor, and what else? You see some people celebrate it, but then here, like an average worker, maybe that day you have to be at work.
Yeah,
So
for
you don't
full
really
day,
feel
12 hours.
it's a full day.
Like when I call kids is back home, she said this is Christmas, and I said I'm at work. Then she said God forbid.
She's like,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
like-
god,
she's
I can't believe this.
she is so perplexed. She's in a state of limbo. But I tell her, hey, that's it here. It's not recognized. It's not even a
yeah,
holiday.
in an Arabic
of course.
country.
Yeah,
It's a normal
it's a
working
normal
day.
working day, and
Oh
you
man.
must appear at work.
Well, the one thing is last year it was kind of different for me because my manager, she called me on Christmas Day.
Wow,
I remember
exciting.
I had a Santa outfit. I think it was just this. And then she called me and said Merry Christmas. I was like, oh my god, this is actually strange. Then she bought me this she bought me a snow globe. The picture is right here. She bought a snow globe and some candies, and then she took my pictures, and then she put me on her status and said Merry Christmas. I think she put about 4 of my photos on her status and said Merry Christmas. Like everybody at work came and said Merry Christmas to me, and I
Oh
felt
my
different. I
goodness,
just
yeah.
felt joy. Like this is the 4th year I'm in UAE, and that year last year was what I can say that is the best Christmas I've ever celebrated, because it actually felt great. They are
Yeah,
all
it feels
Muslims.
good,
I'm
yeah.
working with Muslims, and all of them, they came and like, Sibyl, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Wow.
I was excited, and
That's
I
something
have
to
this
appreciate.
friend. Yeah. It made my
Yeah.
whole day. I was so excited. Then I have this friend. She's American. During Christmas, she went home for holidays, and then when she came back, she was like, "How was your Christmas?" I was like, we're here. We don't really
Still the same
celebrate
routine.
Yeah,
Christmas
same
and
routine,
things
yeah.
like that.
Basically, same routine.
But she said, okay, what do you usually eat for Christmas? I'm like, we do special things and that, and that. And she said, okay, I wasn't here during Christmas, but we will do a little celebration. And she actually prepared the food for us.
Yes.
She prepared pepper soup, is a dish in Cameroon. She prepared us pepper soup. That is, we ate that day, and she bought us drinks, and I think we just sat there and had like a small Christmas party. We put music, and there was just joy. So last year Christmas, I can say it was fun.
Yeah,
We
I
did that in January, but it was so much fun. It
The
was
thing
good.
with Christmas, basically from my own experiences, when I was very young, in fact, on the eve of Christmas, I don't get to sleep. And that
Me
day,
too.
basically, I would
I don't
starve
eat. I don't
for the
sleep.
whole
I
day
can't
because I'm
sleep.
preparing my stomach for the D-Day. And of course, the funny thing is that day you don't get to eat very much.
Because of the excitement.
Yeah, so there is so much. You have so much fun that day, and you see so much food that you lose appetite.
Appetite,
But then when I began to grow older, I kind of lost the interest for Christmas. not like really losing the interest completely. Of course,
Yeah,
back
sure. It
home,
can't be
no
completely.
matter how lukewarm you are to the feast,
Yes.
Just
when
the
it
children coming to
approaches,
Oh my
visit.
goodness.
Oh my
The
God.
dances, the
have
juju
the
dance,
feeling
everything.
of the feast,
The
you must
practices,
feel
yes. So
the
exciting.
nostalgia of the feast. But then leaving home, and with all that, how can I put it, with all those things that usually give you a sense of the occasion,
Yes.
and coming to to the UAE without those things, and worst still is that you have to work on that day. So I'm beginning to lose the sense of Christmas, the feeling of nostalgia and pomp
Yeah.
that comes with the feast. In fact, when it's December and I see people decorating, I said, "Oh, so is it the time already?" So it's back home. You expect.
Of course.
You're
I used to
waiting.
count
You count the days.
the days, the hours.
Yes, you are.
and,
There is actually a countdown to that day. But then here, it's more of a surprise. Oh, they are decorating. So this means is it December already? So you don't really feel it, and then that day you don't even get to commune with
Yeah,
people
because
like
no
you
mental
used to back
preparation.
home. So, with that, the excitement kind of dies.
Yeah. A
And
little
maybe the bad thing about it is maybe when you get home, even with all that celebration, you might not feel it.
I think I will always feel it.
I will.
I will
Most
always
The
feel
thing
definitely,
is,
because
you will feel it, but you cannot feel it as much as you used to before. Because even when we grew old, and the kind of excitement that you used to have when you were young, that excitement died. But then you still feel the nostalgia that comes with the event, that comes with the feast.
yes.
But then since you came over here,
Yeah, to
and with the
UAE,
kind
yes.
of lifestyle that is
Everything
lived
has
here,
changed though.
and so
Everything
you
has
don't
changed.
you don't feel it. Maybe when you go home you will feel it, but with the excitement will definitely have died, because you will be trying to relive the moments that you have missed, because actually here you are actually missing a lot. There is
Of
not-
course.
there is
So
So
absolutely
much. It
nothing.
hurts.
The
It
get together,
hurts.
the family reunions,
Everything. I just remember going to people's houses.
going to
on
church for the
Christmas
night
Day.
vigil. You guys
For the
didn't
night
mention
vigil,
that.
Oh,
no,
please
I
don't even
It's
mention
so
that, because
exciting.
that's the
It's
most
overwhelming.
exciting thing
like the
about
songs,
joyful.
everything.
Yes,
And everything.
that's like the most exciting thing about the feast.
Very nice.
Is church, because everyone is geared up for it. The preaching
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
day is usually different. It's really
The
celebrating
songs are
Man,
the birth
so
of Christ. But
I
then
am.
so amazing. Yeah.
after that,
Christmas
when you
Eve.
come home, the food and everything, unfortunately, when we were young, it was all about the feasting.
Yeah, it was all
The
about
significance
the food,
of the day
not the music.
Wasn't
and
really
everything.
was
important.
zero.
It was just
it
about
was
the
just
food.
the feasting. Then when I began to grow old, I kind of saw the period as a period of sober reflection.
Right.
Yes, a period of trying to, reflect on what the feast really means, and that the new year, it's the beginning of a new year, the start of another episode in your life, and
yeah.
then you need to look into how the rest of the 364 days will be
look
like.
like.
So with all that, it was all about reflection when I
yeah.
began to. So no matter how you put it, at least when you grow old, it's kind of different. The way you celebrate it, the feast, is different from when you were young. And was still, if you leave from the environment which you used to celebrate that feast and come
And goes to
to
another
an environment
where
like
they
ours, where everything is different, the lifestyle is different,
Yes.
the mode of celebration is
It's
absolutely different. So you miss out on a lot, that you forget about the feast, because now, to tell you the truth, during this period, the time of reflection, I don't even reflect. What am I thinking of? Okay, tomorrow is still going to be the same thing. I have to wake up at
and
6:30.
you go to
and you go
work.
I have to be at work by 8.
Oh,
So
God.
with
And you will be back by
by
midnight.
8:30, 9,
And
you have
you
to
don't
come
have
back.
time.
So it's basically the
Seriously.
same
Thing.
damn
It's like a routine.
Yeah,
every
It's
day.
a
It's a
routine.
routine. So you wake up to the
Nothing
same
changes.
thing. Everything is just the same.
So guys, Christmas in the village is so much fun. There is more coming up about Christmas in the village, the food that we prepare during Christmas, how we did our Christmas trees, and all of that. It is so much fun spending Christmas in Babungo, especially. So more is coming up, and you all will hear all the exciting things about Christmas in the village. This was just an intro. It's December. We are doing Vlogmas, so this is an intro for our Christmas vlog. So yeah, that is it for today. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Hit the thumbs up
and turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to share the videos.
Sharing is
It's caring. Please share my videos. I love you all. Mwah.